Telly, I hope you feel better soon. Come on, like yeah. Do you know if we win 5-0? By the way, that 10 goal difference I said we need to work out to balance is done. If we win 5-0.
I missed that, mate. So what happens if what did you say we got to do?
So for Sunderland to finish in the automatic slots, we need to basically MK Dons and Rotherham to lose all of their matches. Van Persie, thank you very much for the sub, the one and only. So MK Dons and Rotherham need to lose both their matches for us to equal their points, right?
Right, right.
And we need to overturn a 10 goal difference on Rotherham. So if we beat Rotherham 5-0, that's a 10 goal difference overturned, and we'll be above MK Dons in goal difference as well. So that's a huge ask, but we could be second tonight with a 5-0 win.
Ah,
That's no, we can't because if we know we'll be fourth on 83 points and needing to win again. So sorry, no, I was getting ahead of myself. But to be fair, my prediction is a 1-0 win. You are saying 3-0 to Rotherham.
like I say,
Konnichiwa. Chris, welcome back. Astronaut, welcome back.
just bear with us a second. I'm just gonna change my webcam so it's like you
No
can look at my
worries.
lovely face.
Appreciate that, buddy. Richie Stubbs, keys, try. I'm guessing that means trees. Please try and batter these and get revenge. P.S. Loving your vlogs and live chats. Richie, Kieran, and Delia. Oh, thank you. Oh, mate, you might need to get a tissue and blow that out. Saw a couple in there. The Fleetwood and Sheffield Wednesday game is underway. Is the audio levels okay for everybody, by the way? Confused by the selection. So we've got Patterson, Corey Evans, Danny Bath, Callum Doyle, Broadhead, Gooch, O'Nine,
Splish splash,
Stewart,
I was
Wright,
taking a bath.
Matete, and Hume. Try Hume hasn't played many games for us this season. So
He hasn't, has he?
I kind of get your point. I kind of get your point there. Weller says 7-0. Why not? I mean, it is football, and they're only in second place, so there's about a 10% chance of us doing that. So, actually, Mike, and welcome from Australia again. The probability of us finishing second is 1 in 4,000. So that is 0.005%. So, yeah, it's not going to happen, but there is that sliver of chance, and there's always football. So there you go. Nikki, I'm a Rotherham fan. Then there's my nan next to me, and she's a Sunderland fan. Oh, bet that household's going to have a good time tonight. 3-0 win, Dean says, and 4-0 on Saturday. Would do it as well? Yes, it would actually. Because a 3-0 would swap it around. So yeah, good point. Mena says 5-0 to Sunderland. Audio is spot on. Thank you, Pete, for confirming. And we have another sub, Thomas Mitchell. Thank you very much for subbing. You awesome human. We are underway now. Oh, the referee. All of the Rotherham players take the knee, and we don't bother. I really, really, really hate that.
I don't think I'm live on my channel. I don't know. I can't
Let me
see.
just. I'll load up your channel, mate. See if it's there.
Oh yes, I'm on.
Holy
I'm on.
shit, guys! Thank you very much. We're on 83 viewers with 19 likes
Yeah,
before
that's
kickoff.
great. That's great.
That's insane.
Thank you everybody for doing that. That's a massive help. That's brilliant.
There you go.
DJ
Yeah,
Dave,
I'm on.
evening
I'm on
lads.
yours as
Hi,
well.
Peter Norbert. How are the lads? Tyler Wright. How are the lads? How you doodling?
DJ Dave, one of your DJ mates.
Yeah, could have be. Could have well be. Is it
Yeah,
Rotherham playing in all black tonight?
I actually kind of rate that kit.
Do you like it?
I like it. Yeah, like there's something. Sorry, can you see on the footage, mate? There's a couple of beach balls.
Oh, I could do a couple of them, couldn't we?
A couple of them. Oh shit! I think there's been a goal early on, but I'll wait until it confirms it. Fleetwood not doing us any favors by the looks of things.
Well, that was never going to happen anyway, was it?
Probably's not.
Let's be
Alfie,
totally honest.
Hello again. My score will be 4-1.
Chris Smith, hey lads from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Welcome, Chris. Don't forget, click the like button and can you subscribe to the channels if you can. Thank you very
Yes.
much. It'll help us immensely.
So the goal has been confirmed. Sheffield Wednesday are 1-0 up. And I am going to not look at the Sunderland video printer. So where's my post-it note? Here we are. Just get a pad of post-it notes and pop
Lee
it
Gardner says, evening lads, how
in
you
front of the
doing? Another
Sunderland
3
one.
points would be amazing, yeah. A point wouldn't be too bad either, mind, Ant, would it?
A point. I think the point with how tight the bottom three is, it wouldn't be bad because of who we're playing, but I don't know. A point wouldn't be bad because we are ahead of who will be ahead of Plymouth and Wickham
Back in a
with
second.
that game in hand. So yeah, point wouldn't be bad, mate. Yes. Feeling positive. It's a warning. 3-1. Doug, welcome along. Kenneth 2-0. Okay. We're feeling positive about this. You missed that. Mate.
What's happened?
So I, when you did your head shake, I did a slap motion. It was pretty good.
Yeah, there's no couch effects today, I'm afraid. That's on Saturday, special lies. So.
Are you not doing the helicopter exit?
Oh well, that'll be safe for Saturday, won't it? I've got the blades in service at the moment.
There you go. So, how would you describe the first 3 minutes of this match?
Yet to settle into any sort of tempo, I would say.
I would say it's been basically somebody on the floor for the entire time, injured, and now he's running. Yeah, sure.
I've got a funny feeling this. I am saying 3-0 Rotherham, but do you think could we be playing the safety card again? Do you think it could be another Plymouth performance? Let's go for 0-0.
I hope not, because if we get 3 points, we guarantee it. Because
The match is frozen, by the way. I don't know if you can see it your end.
let me just click on it, and it should be fine.
Yeah, it's fine now. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I think the draw wouldn't be the end of the world. Let's put it that way. But I'd much prefer 3 points just to guarantee it. Obviously, with Sheffield Wednesday is winning as well now, that kind of puts things up in the air.
Would
standing, sorry. Cool.
As Markham have they got something to play for next weekend?
Morecambe, absolutely safety.
Right, so yeah, that could be more of a trickier game than what we are playing tonight.
Because they're in the driving seat, they're the furthest away from the drop zone. They they could still lose and guarantee safety. So, if Fleetwood win tonight, by the way, they relegate 2 teams with that result. So, go on Sunderland.
Now. Plays a lovely ball on the right
here.
Broadhead.
Is he overplayed it? Yeah, he's overplayed it.
He's cut back.
We've still got the ball.
I tell you what though, Anthony, you can tell straight away just by our real first attack, much better defence we're up against than we were against Cambridge, can't you?
Yeah, there you go. The keeping the ball, that wasn't a foul. How?
You know, you can just tell. I mean, straight away how much space did Gooch have against Cambridge, and if you look at that now, it was just man for man marking.
Tight.
Yeah, tight.
And I like that. I think it's going to be a good battle, but it also means, like, if we win this, we've definitely deserved it, and our run of form has played dividends over the last couple of weeks.
Have Rotherham won the last 2, or is it? Hello, Jeff.
No.
Jeff Spannerman's in. How are you doing?
So, out of their last 5 games, they've won 2. They one lost win. That's their current 3-match form.
But at the moment we have a free kick on the right hand side. Is it Gucci Boy taking this? Is it?
It is Gucci Boy. Gucci Boy whips it in. First defender.
Not
just like our typical corners, that wasn't it?
Was I nice to see Gooch back to his best again, eh?
Yeah. Mike, yes, Wednesday have already scored.
But we're coming on the right hand side again. That's a short pass.
Sunderland win.
Yeah, Rotherham closing down very quick. That's another free kick, is it?
Western with Ukraine saying 2-0 with a Broadhead double. That'll be fucking awesome.
See that fist pump in the air there by that Rotherham player.
Yeah, because he did his job. George Shutt, hello. JC Rich, where do you watch the match? So we watch it through safc.com.
Mad
can watch it through
MACKEM,
iFollow.
evening DJ, Gordon Seymour, nice to see that Hume is getting a game. Mad MACKEM says, evening DJ, how have they started? 2-1 win tonight. It's hard to really judge at the minute, isn't it? It's we've had a couple of attacks, but nothing really meant to much.
Yeah.
I mean, Rotherham obviously a hell of a lot more defensively organised.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easier than Cambridge. That's straight away tells you the tale straight off.
I don't think it's a bad result for us if we drag this out to the last minute and get one of our typical 1-0.
If we lose, where does it put us, Anth? Does it put us out the playoffs potentially?
No. So a loss would basically make us in sixth. We would be in sixth, yeah. Because Plymouth and Wickham have a worse goal difference than us. It depends on how much we lose by.
And is any of the big rivals for us, have any of the big rivals got to play each other?
Final day of the season, MK Dons have...
Welcome to the Mad Moderator. Evening all from Switzerland, experiencing UK weather.
You never know.
In the Swiss Alps. Let's hope everybody's in the Swiss Alps tonight getting pissed after tonight's result. It's a positive one, we hope.
It is a positive one. Holy shit. This is popping, mate. This is absolutely popping.
How's the viewers, Anth? Are you doing all right?
Mate, I'm not going to call it out anymore because it's really, really good.
Oh, brilliant. No, fire a call away. Call away.
Hello. Come on, Sunderland, says David Arias. We've got to win. I don't think we have to win. I think we want. It'd be better if we do. It means we're going to the final day of the season, relaxing potentially. Not. Yeah.
Just want to say hello to everybody that's in Anth's channel as well. Cheers for tuning in. It's massively appreciated indeed. That means a lot. It really does.
There is a lot of people predicting Sunderland wins. Obviously, I think that might be because we're a Sunderland channel, but there's a 2-1, 3-1, 2-0, 1-0, 3-1, 3-1, 4-1. Yeah, a lot of people predicting Sunderland winning this one. Would you say like our recent run of form has made our fans a bit more confident with that as well?
Of course it does. I mean, it makes every fan confident. Do you know what I mean? I mean, we've gone on a good. Is this the longest run since we've been in this division that we've not this season that we've not lost again?
There you go. I've popped it where I've popped in my chat where we're watching the match, safc.com, and it's on the live viewing via a VPN. Nikki is going for a 2-3 loss. 2-3 loss will be interesting.
Bob says 2-2.
A draw.
Chris Smith says we play better against teams that want to play, not the desperate scrappers.
Fair point. Really fair point. If we lose, we could drop to 7th. Yes, we could. That's right, Dean. But it depends on goal difference. Gooch in the box.
That's too much.
Oh, that was well collected.
You still think we should stick with Alex Neil? If we don't.
I think we should now. Now that I've seen his management style has led to a good run of form. I genuinely don't think if we had Lee Johnson, we would have had as many games without a loss.
No. He was too streaky, wasn't he?
He was like win, loss, win.
Jonathan Warren, how are the lads from New Jersey? David Walby, hey mate, come on Sunderland. I had booked my hotel at Wembley, but yesterday I cancelled it as we're not going to the playoffs, as we're going to finish second.
We've done the numbers for you there, mate. We need to overturn a 10-goal difference for that to happen within 2 games. So fingers crossed. It is football. It can happen, but it is a very slim chance. Hello, Dale. We need to win. We do indeed. David Arias 2-0 for Sunderland. Having home advantage is good. Do you think this is a really good last game to have at home?
I do really do think so. Yeah. Just got the
Yeah,
Manchester
even
City,
against-
Real Madrid. That's another big game I'll be keeping an eye on. Of course, is it a semi-final of Champions League first leg, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, I was going to say, is it over 2 legs? But
I
you've
think
just
it
said
is.
it's the
Yeah.
first leg, so yeah, fair enough. So who else has said? Nicky's saying a 2-3 loss. Viv is saying a 3-1 win.
The Sunderland come on the attack on
Thomas
the
is saying
left.
2-0.
Holds up
2-0.
player. So far, there's no room. He's trying to get past his man. He sort of does, but then passes it out. Gets in a high cross. It's headed down and then headed in the air by Rotherham. It's head tennis in the 18-yard area and hacked away by
This is
Rotherham.
squeaky bump. Yeah, squeaky bump time. I think it's officially coined.
It is mostly Sunderland at the moment. Rotherham very rarely being out of our half, but we have failed so far to break down Rotherham. But as Rotherham come forward as we speak on the left-hand side, level with our penalty area and tackled well by
Yeah.
Sunderland, and it's a throw-in about
Oh,
halfway
very deep
through
in our half.
in our back. Yep.
Yeah.
Bend over 4-2 to Sunderland.
Bend over.
Alexander
George McGrain Wallace
FNCS, could we afford a draw?
We
We
can.
could,
We
we
can
could,
afford
yeah.
a draw. A draw. We'll have Plymouth and Wycombe below us on the last day of the season. We just would have to match or better their 2 results, and we'd be in the playoffs. So yes, we can afford a draw. We can even afford a loss, but obviously 3 points is what we're hoping for.
Goal kick for Sunderland. That's a big kick, that, isn't it?
Could you put the game on the live stream, Nikki? I can't, and the reason is DMCA has striked and took down, and the channel would never exist ever again, and I would not be allowed to create a channel on YouTube. So, although it would be really nice if I could, unfortunately, no.
It's not us that's saying no. Absolutely not. We would love to do a live stream with a match and probably get thousands and thousands of people coming in because it would happen. And hence that's why we're not allowed to do it. Because there'll be freebies and freebie matches. Come and watch it. And who wouldn't? I don't blame any of you.
Yeah. Stuart Dyer is asking, is the attendance out yet? It normally gets published on the stream at about the 80-minute mark, right? So I think it's just guesses for now. How many fans do you think are there by the looks of things?
It's hard to tell.
I'd say about. No, I'm going to go about 29 and a half. It's a Tuesday night. It does look quite packed, but it doesn't look as busy as it was against.
It's hard to tell though because we can't see the stand obviously where the camera is. That could be packed.
There's a downfield.
FIFA stuff says, is there a stream on Twitch? They used to be. Usually they get taken down really quick. Like I said, DMCAs take channels down very quickly.
Confirmed half-time scores at half-time, but here come Rotherham.
Here
on
comes
the far
Rotherham.
side.
Oh, he's took that too far. He pulls it back.
That was out.
That was out.
Linesman agrees.
He's offside, I think. Oh no, I thought he might have been called offside. It's like, he can't pass to himself and get offside. Thomas, could make it this goal.
D's Nut says 3-1 Sunderland. David Walby reckons 34,500. There's always a load of red seats and white seats, isn't there, behind that goal where the way forward fans are up above.
It's freezing there though, mate.
You really think that's the reason? Because it's a cold breeze.
On a Tuesday night? Yeah. I tell you, look at the middle. Like, you don't get the best view in the middle of the park, but like behind the goal, you only really want a goal when your team's kicking that way, really, don't you?
Away by Johansson.
So 45 minutes, you're not really interested in what's happening right up close to you.
Big shout out to D's Nuts. You want to shout out? So hello to D's Nuts.
Aston saying 27k. See, I think it's more likely to be around the
far side.
Mad moderator, I have a Sky stream from here, but no commentary.
Never know. If it's on Sky or in Sky Italy or something like that, go for your dodgy box.
Is Rotherham in Yorkshire? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, I passed it on the way up.
They might have brought a few up tonight.
Richard Wood's gone up there. He's in the 6-yard box.
Where are we going? Michael J. Preston, lots of love from
Rotherham
Canada.
spins and shoots, and that's going to be Rotherham's corner. It's the first of the game, isn't it?
We didn't win the first one. It drops down.
First corner of the night.
As you said there, those long throw-ins. If you don't get that first contact, you panic in the 18-yard box.
Fleetwood have levelled against Sheffield Wednesday. Yes. That's good to see.
Thomas Mitchell has subscribed to my channel. Thank you, Thomas Mitchell.
A little bit of time in Sunderland's third.
And a
So,
sensational start at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City have gone 1-0 up against Real Madrid. 1 minute and 40 odd seconds is on the clock.
Oh, you!
Oh, have they just scored?
That's a good ball. It's a
They
drill
scored
ball,
straight
isn't
from
it?
the corner.
He's got a good technique on him. To be
Fucking
fair,
hell.
he just
So
drills
Rotherham have
it.
scored there, 1-0 up.
Big centre half. He's unmarked. Just gets a free run at it. Was he 4 yards out or so? And powers it.
I missed the
past
bloody
Anthony
goal because I
Patterson.
was looking at the Man City game.
As I said there, it's took
Aye, we're playing a
level
different.
though. That's all right.
We're playing a
Still-
different side tonight. God, he was unmarked, wasn't he? There, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it was
chance
way
for
too
Anthony
easy.
Patterson, 1-0
Set
Rotherham.
pieces look like our weakness into this weekend.
They must have scored.
Oh
They
man,
must
it
have
was their
scored
number
straight
20.
away from Man City. It was a Kevin De Bruyne header.
Yeah, Man City
Gotta
1-0
react.
up. Tom
Seen
Hewitt,
at the
thank you for
weekend,
that.
conceded and got back on it. To be fair, I thought we started
Twitch,
the game
get it on the
okay.
dodgy Fire
Wasn't
Stick.
too much
Good
in it,
idea.
a little bit scrappy,
I
think,
did
so
say it,
far.
didn't
Lot
I,
of
Rant? I
free
did say it. I hate to say it,
It's
0-3.
dangerous.
I did
It's
say
dangerous.
it.
My prediction's out the window.
Goal's really been threatened.
Yeah, it was, yeah. So
I
I'm
just
so
had
glad
this-
I put skin over there,
Just
though.
had this funny feeling that,
nobody could get on
you
the
know,
end of
let's
it.
not get carried away.
They have that throw in. We didn't deal with it, as I said there.
Fair
It seems
point,
to happen.
mate.
It seems to happen every time we're Sunderland and us Sunderland fans. We get carried away and we're thinking, "Yep, we're going up, we're home and dry," and then we just come crashing back down to earth. I hope it's wrong, but
It's the Sunderland way, mate.
it
Really,
is
isn't
the
it?
Sunderland way. Yeah.
Can't fuckity fuck. Yes, exactly, man, Max.
Come on, you
My
Mighty
thoughts
Millers,
exactly.
says John S. Yeah, it was a good header. It was unmarked.
In as well towards Ross Stewart.
Ross Stewart
Wood is there.
showing his strength there, really.
He's had a good start. He's seen a lot of the ball
In
down the
between two
right-hand side, and
defenders,
he does
front
well
one
there.
gets,
Just gets that half a yard and he
flawed.
fizzes it near post.
but it still goes
Ross
out.
is trying to get across Richard Wood,
For
but he does
fuck's
well.
sake, away, man,
Clears it with a
Sunderland
header.
toots. No.
Thank you,
Fleetwood
Bob,
1-1
for
now. Yeah.
subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate another sub. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Charged down there by
we hit
Corey
your
Evans.
goal of
Go on for the
600 yet
goal
last
kick.
stream, didn't we?
Well, 605 subscribers now. It's gone up tonight.
So I was going to call my goal out, but it's already been smashed. So I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to leave it there. So
Certainly no time to panic.
my next
Lot
goal
of time
prior
left,
to
isn't
this evening was 400. So I've already smashed it. I don't care anymore now.
Fantastic.
As long as we win or pull this back, we're happy.
Gordon Seymour says, hope DJ hasn't put the mockers on us. No, I hope not. I've just supported Sunderland for like 38 years, and it's the Sunderland way. Every time we get carried away, thinking, yeah, we'll get a win
blame
tonight.
DJ.
Sunderland always make it difficult, don't they?
Yeah, just blame this guy. He's not wearing red. He's not wearing red. That's why.
No, it's because we've not seen Lola. We haven't seen Lola. That's what it is.
20 minutes coming off the clock, but it's their first attack. That's
Oh.
She
the
ain't in
point.
basket.
Like it was at the weekend, we
There she
conceded.
is.
First corner of the game.
She's having a nice snooze.
Possible bother here as well. As
You see it?
Ben plays it into the middle. It's stopped by Bailey Wright.
There you go.
Trey Hume steals it.
Yeah, I mean, I know Rotherham have had a bit of a
An attack down the left-hand side, but
slump, but they are still a decent team, man. You know, we can't
Oh no, yeah,
just
they're
argue that.
solid. Oh, we can't argue that, mate. But we can definitely say that they have
Thought we started okay.
they have been leaky of recent. Like they haven't had the greatest last month and a half.
Bob
Let's
says,
put it
I
that
bet
way.
you £5 you will get 1,000 subs in a year's time.
It's a free opportunity on the edge for a spinning shot.
Ooh.
I tell you what, there's
Ooh.
plenty of spaces for
Really
Rotherham at the
dangerous.
moment every time they're going forward.
In there. We'll see it back on the replay now. It's
Wow.
Benny again, gets a yard.
Thank you
see him
very
from
much,
10
Mad
yards.
Max.
Yeah,
Right, I
so
just
one of
want
the
to.
centre halves can afford to
and-
get up. Go and press
Oh,
it.
there's a name in the
Thankfully,
way.
he screws it wide of this. If you look at it,
What's happening? 2 seconds.
Gordon Seymour supported SAFC since the mid-40s, and I bet they haven't changed to Gordon Seymour. So what's your mark on the first 20 minutes, Anth?
I'm disappointed. Not gonna lie. I'm really disappointed though. Like just going behind's never good. But like if you look at their defensive setup now, they're very, very.
They're solid.
Trey Hume, he does.
Yeah, they're looking
difficult one for
well
Hume
organised
now, though.
tonight.
he's done well.
They're a
It's
big-
like
they're a big
wobbling ball
physical
from
side
Matete.
as well,
He hits across the
aren't they?
pitch and he does
Yeah.
well to deal with it.
Yeah,
Trey
I just
Hume's
want
done
to call out a
Nathan
couple of
Broad,
hellos.
who's offside,
Warrior
he got
82, welcome to the
involved
stream.
anyway.
I should be able to sue somebody. I was born in Sunderland. Yes, you are a true Mackem. Astronaut.
There's the latest
Dan, how
scores
does
on
it
the bottom
happen?
of your screen there.
I mean,
Fleetwood have
the
equalised
back
against
in
Sheffield
form,
Wednesday.
they're not as bad as they were,
Yep.
say, 3 weeks ago.
Fleetwood fighting for their
But
lives back on
there
level
you go.
terms.
Proud to be posh. Welcome along. We Are Sunderland, from a Korean name. I can't read that, unfortunately. So if you want to tell me a name who said We Are Sunderland in the little teal icon, let me know.
Goes harmlessly
One of
behind.
the new subscribers is me. Welcome along, Viv. Thank you very much.
Still miss Willie Watson. Do you think I'm being a bit stupid by saying I have this horrible feeling that we'll lose tonight? Even though before kick-off I did say that we would. Do you think, can you see any reason why that I would say that? I was confident against Cambridge. I said we'd win by 4 goals. I said 4 now, but we won 5-1.
Yeah, well, the lads. It's one of those things where, like, the run has to end at some point, and if it's against a team of the quality level that Rotherham can be, which they're kind of showing tonight, I wouldn't be too upset by it. If it was against Charlton, or if it was against Crewe, or somebody like that who was pure garbage this season, that's when I'd be pissed off. So I know, like, we're losing now, and it's not great, but they are a solid team. They are one of the best.
It's like if you were playing,
it's like second in the league for a reason, right?
If you were playing FIFA, the Cambridge match, it was on amateur level. I've just, because that was too easy, I've upped the difficulty now on FIFA to pro, and I'm now playing Rotherham on pro version. It's not as fucking easy, is it? It's frustrating. Yeah. Why isn't the passes getting through, and why is the players catching up?
Yeah. How are the stats looking? I'll keep the stats up, so I've got the stats on here. But I'll
Stewart brings it down, brings in Trey Hume, who advances.
Oh, here comes Sunderland on the right hand side.
He's looking for the
lovely cross, possibly Sunderland's first corner. That's Sunderland's best attack of the
Stewart's in. Keep the faith, DJ. Keep the faith.
Comes across, and you can see that pass. As the centre half, Edmund Greedy, who gets back with a sliding tackle.
Pessimistic, aren't you? That's what you are.
on corners tonight.
It's a lot of averages, isn't it?
Sunderland would not be Sunderland if they were.
Corner for Sunderland, but looks like Gooch is taking it. Let's have a better cross than you have from the last free kick.
Deep one.
It's a header there. It's a header, but it's
just goes for the goal kick.
It wasn't a bad bowling from Linden, but it's just coming away, isn't it? From that 6-yard.
Hello, son.
Your role has been 75 years.
What are you eating? Cucumbers?
So nice, Max.
With Wood and Smith.
Hello.
It's the Curtis twins.
Top of the ball.
Konnichiwa.
Right, it's time for bed now. Have you got your Spider-Man underpants on?
Come on, boys. Canny Bag, welcome along to the channel. You support Sunderland long enough.
I picked that rubbish up. Your mum sided the house.
LFT, that is the most...
Nana's channel.
Yeah. Accurate. Did you just say subscribe to my Nana's channel?
Oh, yeah. Because it keeps
saying Nana's knickers.
Yeah. Anyway, Rotherham are coming forward again on the left-hand side this time.
Rathbone crosses it.
Dynamic duo.
We have someone headed. Shut that door, lads, because it's bloody freezing out there.
Lincolnshire. That's
gets the return. Will he get his shot away?
Gets his shot away.
He does.
I tell you what, these look good. These look good. Rotherham, like, yeah.
A little fish out.
They are good. They were good unit. We're still in this, boys. I mean,
goes past
I think they're starting to boss the game, Rotherham, a bit, to be honest with you.
Well, they were goal up. Yeah, they were goal up. They can. We've got to fight back into it. There's to fuck up now, really, isn't it?
I mean, you can't be too disappointed if we lost tonight. We're lost. If we lose, because it will be a top-class side we have lost against in this division. You can't be disgraced. I mean, especially how we have been the last few months.
Aerial duel so far, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. The comeback is on, maybe not. If it goes 1-0 at half time, would you be okay with that?
Manchester City are 2-0 up.
Telling these teams to calm down.
Dean's just said City 2-0 as well. Keith says good day from Perth, Western Australia. 3:12 AM. Good day to you, buddy. Welcome along, Mr. H. I hope we get out of League One soon. I think the sentiment for Rotherham, for Sunderland, for pretty much everybody in that top 8, Oxford up, maybe Portsmouth up, are all thinking like they don't deserve to be in League One. They need to be up. In the Championship, Keith got you back from Sydney. Welcome. G'day.
He just seemed gesturing down below, just telling him to calm down. I think it was
the
protecting that ball dropping out the sky. He did have time, but he needs to shout whether he's getting that or not. We're not sure from up here.
DJ's chat as well, David Wallaby. If you look at the bench, we can still win this. Oh, the bench for Sunderland is actually where I think we've got
surely that's up to the lads out there
the advantage on
of course it is. There's only so much that can come from the touchline.
We've got couple of players that can come off the bench. Pritchard. I think Embo as well. I don't know. I can't remember if Embo started or not.
Yeah, I just feel Rotherham taking control of the game,
I
can't you? Since they've
now.
got that goal. We had that one.
I need to pull up can somebody send me the bench in the messages? That'd be great.
Since the goal as well.
But essentially, I think our bench is a much stronger bench than Rotherham's. We've got a lot of match starters on any other given week in there. Come on, Sunderland!
Come on, Sunderland, you bunny boys.
Possibly a long one
San
from Wes
Diego,
Harding from this
California.
range.
Chillmon, welcome along.
Blackshirts get into the box.
We are truly an international fan base, aren't we? Fucking hell. How many League One teams
Cross coming in from Rotherham again.
Headed
away.
fans around the globe?
Pumped back in there.
Pumped
now.
back in
It's
again.
ahead of there for Uruguay.
I'm not expecting much from this, to be honest. This
No.
half, I think this half is we need to settle ourselves into it. Not allow them to go ahead any further. What was it a mistake dropping? Well, if we went in half time 0-0, then probably not. It is going to be a tough match. It's going to be a huge ask to go on and win this one.
Heavily marshalled by the
But it's
black
not
shirts of Rotherham.
impossible. Olgak Getty Pass, welcome along. Thank you very much for the sub.
Give it to Sunderland. Give it
This
to Rotherham. Yeah.
These
But
numbers
it's
are absolutely
Rotherham have got a
a
throw-in deep in our half at the moment.
Disagreement between
And it's a misplaced pass, and they'll give the ball straight back to Sunderland.
I'll let you answer this question. Luke Macbeth asks, how are we playing, boys?
Someone just need to get the ball down at the
Started
you
off
answer that one.
We started off bright.
Danny.
Rotherham to come into it, and since they've got the goal, they're pretty much sort of been on top. They've looked more dangerous going forward. They look very well organised at the back. It's going to be difficult for Sunderland tonight, and they're going to have to be at their game if they're going to get anything out of tonight's game, I would say, Sunderland.
Yeah, the performance level that we had against Cambridge was brilliant.
Do things quick.
I think. Do you think we overexerted ourselves in the
No,
Saturday
not
fixture?
at all. Free kick for Sunderland, deep, well, just in their run off. It's high into the
Doyle
box.
finds Trey Hume, but it'll
Trey
go
Hume
away
heads it straight to Rotherham.
It's basically a long ball for us, though. So
Yeah.
performance-wise, I think it's a little bit frustrating this first half. It's not the worst. Apparently, Mad Max says there's 21,000 season ticket holders for next season already.
For Division 1.
Yeah. BPP Harry says, "Where the fuck is Embo? He's on the bench. He's having a smoke and a pancake."
Mad Mackham says it's time for Operation Kick him up the air, knock a wind out with him.
Yeah.
It's a ball on the
Kick
top
him up
of
the
Trey
Iris.
Hume. If you can bring that
Come on,
down,
lads.
that'd be
Cliff
some
Ramsey,
work,
welcome
but
along.
just too much on it.
Want to get promoted, though. We need to win, beat the better teams. Do you know what? I would take this if we are guaranteed to go up in the playoffs, and Rotherham and a team that we don't have to compete against. I'd take that.
Callum's got to be asking Matete.
They're a hard team to beat. Yeah.
Bob's just says, who do you like more, Middlesbrough Championship or Newcastle Premier League?
Newcastle Premier League, obviously. As in to play against?
No, just as a club.
Oh, as a club, Middlesbrough.
Yeah, Middlesbrough.
I respect Middlesbrough more.
Yeah. Newcastle just a bunch of
That's
hillbillies,
just for Sunderland, right? I think.
But got through
I
in for
do
Rotherham.
respect the job that Eddie Howe's done, though. Eddie's done a really good job there, rescuing them. Their season looked like they were pretty much.
Got flicks it on, but nobody then.
Get the angle on the header.
Jonathan Mark, welcome. He says we've had way too many games where we were crap. Well, of course we have, and that's been the case since we've been in Division 1. Hence why we're still here. That's the trouble.
Would you say we're crap tonight, or do you say the better teams?
I just think so far we're up against the better team.
Then brings it down, Evans.
Yeah, it's all about. Well, they only scored from a set piece. Bear in mind, they haven't broke us down in open play. It's just like a lapse of.
No, but they just look more organised and they're back and everywhere.
Oh, it's just the wrong side of Boardhead.
Pass was not good enough.
There, Ross. You see what he's looking for, just to.
I mean, we haven't threatened Rotherham at all, really, have we? We've not really tested their keeper.
Now as it comes a lovely ball, Corey Evans, and there's St. Nathan
So
there.
yeah, 4 of us on 80 points. Worried if we lose, but the pressure's on the weekend. I wouldn't be too worried if we do lose. Because all we need to do is not match 2 teams below us, so Sheffield Wednesday and Wickham. As long as we draw,
Hickway.
we're above them. And yeah,
Where are we at the minute?
we are 5th. The team that are not playing climb. That's how tight this league is. Because of goal difference.
So who's the team's last game of the season against? And again, Sheffield Wednesday and Plymouth and Wickham.
So you're asking who's the weekend matches?
Yeah.
The final game of the season for a lot of people is. Let me just. Yeah, Man City are dominating Real Madrid already. That's ridiculous.
Broadhead.
It's tight. That was tight.
That
We're
was
looking
tight.
right down the line of that.
Yeah, so it's Wimbledon, Accrington Stanley, Bolton Wanderers Fleetwood, Burton Wickham, Cambridge Cheltenham, Gillingham Rotherham. That one's an easy win for them, really. Ipswich Charlton, Lincoln Crew, Morecambe Sunderland, Oxford Doncaster. Oxford should win that one. Plymouth MK Dons.
Tasty.
Fuck yes! Come on! You fucking sexy beast.
Fleetwood. So what does that do on the board, Miss Ford?
So the board, that means if Fleetwood retain that result, Fleetwood is safe. Wimbledon and Doncaster are relegated.
Is it good for us that Fleetwood winning then?
Yes, because Sheffield Wednesday is still on 79 points. Fuck yes.
So literally, if results stay the same, we've actually had a get out of jail free card.
Yeah, essentially.
And it would still go to the last game of the season, though, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. But all we need to do is not get worse results than 2 other teams. And Wednesday playing Portsmouth and who did I say? Burton.
Brian Hughes says too right, Jonathan. This time we stamped our authority on the games, like showed who's boss.
I mean, that's it. That's a given.
Rotherham again on the left-hand side.
I'll say 2-2.
Also 2-2. Gets in across. That's 2 near Patterson.
Yeah, it's too easy. That was never going anywhere. So the bench is the Hoff, Embo, Jambo, Pritchard, Neil, Clark and Roberts. Like, our bench is quality. So Tom, thank you for confirming that. We played decent.
Gets it back to Callum Doyle. Trying to find 09 too much on that.
So the wrong formation. Do you like when we've got 3 at the back or when we've got 4 at the back?
Overhits it.
I don't know.
Fleetwood are beaten.
Oh, the excitement of football. The excitement of football is...
4 teams tied on points, says Joshua Wilson. Thanks for people coming in on the chat. But here comes Rotherham coming forward. Is he offside? No, he's onside here. Gets in across, and Lyndon Gooch is there. He had to be there because that was going to be trouble if he hadn't. Rotherham still coming forward. Oh, lovely ball. Here comes Rotherham inside the area. Gets in under the cross, but right across the
keeper
goal.
looks. The keeper was flapping there. The keeper was flapping. Fun fact though, we could lose our last 2 matches and still finish in the playoffs.
Looks quite sharp, doesn't he? Link up play. We try and step up this side. We're deep on the far
obviously,
side.
that's not what we're hoping for.
He hangs the ball in the middle there. We deal with that first one.
I've got another subscriber. Thank you, Scoffdruddle, for your subscriber. Thank you very much.
Broadhead brings it down.
Getting Fleetwood, getting Doyle off. So what happened in the Sheffield Wednesday game a couple of minutes ago? Because there was a big chance. It didn't materialise in the Sheffield Wednesday goal. There was a big chance.
Broadhead.
Yeah, needs a switch of play.
Matete now.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Clearly right now.
2-2 now. Laura said, it's been disallowed. So there was a big chance. So they scored, but it was disallowed. Thank you, Laura. Welcome along. Welcome back, should I say. And French, shocking performance so far, lads. I agree with that. We haven't been.
Oh, it was. It's just showing you the goal now on Sky Sports. It was.
That is not a fun fact. Sorry, Chris goes. That is not a fun fact. Losing our last 2 matches and finishing in the playoffs is a fun. I think that's a kind of fun fact.
Do you think, as you said before, do you think we possibly could have blown the fuse at both ends playing Cambridge with that massive performance?
I genuinely don't think we put in maximum effort in that match. I think we just beat a sloppy 10-man team. I subscribe every week.
He's barely right.
You're not the one that unsubscribes every...
Come on, Sunderland, let's do something here then. Evans that's a lovely ball, but Gooch can't get round his man.
By the way, Tam's just said out, are we going for 100 likes? 183 one watching the show and saying love. I don't do the let's target a number likes because I don't know if that actually I just appreciate everyone that does one.
And Rotherham bring it away.
Yeah, we just appreciate everybody who's tuning into the channels. It's
they keep on coming,
it's massive.
Wigan have scored, so that I think that gives them automatic promotion.
If it stays the same.
If it stays the same. Because they won 89 before today, and they could have dropped out if Rotherham and MK Dons won on the last year. So yeah, they needed 1 point to guarantee promotion, 3 points and to guarantee the title. If we beat Rotherham. What is the red flashing light mean?
Just a little bit.
On the side.
I would say
there's a big chance.
Keep off LSD. That's what I would say.
So I think he means on the score bit just below you on my feed. When a little red dot comes out, the flashing light, that means there's either a goal, a big chance, or a card. So it's basically like the big action points known when you look on stats.
New subscriber again, Chillman1 has subscribed to the Meat channel. Thank you very much indeed.
Legend. Results are going our way. Wigan fan right here. Oh, nice to have some Wigan fans in here.
Charged down by Hume.
Do you know what?
Still not away yet. I tell you what, they're having the better of us here at the minute. Here comes Rotherham, about 20 yards out, the passing around. Gets in under the cross, and the shot comes way over the bar.
That was hitting home, really. Wigan are 1-0. Oh, that's
well
not
on the first one, then
very Sunderland. Yeah. If we're going, I think if we're going to draw 1-1, Lucy says.
What do you think we need to do, Anth? What do you think we need to do?
Score. Sorry to be so blunt, mate, but
no, there we go. That's join us for next week's show. Bye bye for now.
Right, see you next week. Realistically, I think we need to rattle their cage a bit. I know this sounds really daft, but I think we need to go in for a hard crunching tackle and just knock their confidence down quite a bit. Teddy Foley, thank you very much for the sub. We've lost this game.
Another high ball, and that's just not going to trouble anyone, is it? He's just headed it out for.
Jason Lee says we've lost this game. We've definitely lost this half.
Offside for Sunderland.
We've definitely lost this half.
Put the flag up early, let everybody know.
Tom plays Sunderland till I die.
What subs would you like to see come on?
The 60 that's in this channel.
I was going to say nuclear one.
Nuclear submarine. We need subs at half time. We absolutely do. Doug's right there. We win every week. Kenback, who's that? It's not Sunderland. We don't win every week. We try to, but we never do it.
Will this put Rotherham up if they win tonight?
No, it puts them in the driving seat. They'll be 3 points clear of MK Dons.
Right.
So MK Dons need to win, and Rotherham need to lose on the last day for that to switch.
Rotherham finishing the half strong. He comes across, and that's too deep. That's just going to go over everybody's head.
Pick it up.
But 2-2 will pick it up. Rathbone now.
I'll say 2-2.
So Max says we're not cooking tonight. The passes on sticking.
Yeah.
So I think our passes are all right. It's when we.
There we go again. We're just
long ball.
Long ball. Yeah, we'll just hoof. When we get the ball deep in our half, we'll just hoof it up. Keep possession. Pass it about a bit. Let the pendulum swing into Sunderland's favour and have a bit of possession.
Our passes are all right when they're like to each other and through. It's like.
Look, you can tell straight away. Watch this. Now, for once, keep on the deck here.
He's trying to play the ball forward.
Someone coming forward here.
Gooch on the left wing here.
Gooch on the left. Get at them.
Gets the ball in.
Gets the ball in.
It's headed down.
Oh, it's headed down.
Handball. That was handball.
Fans
Wasn't
shouting handball.
Didn't see anything from
Didn't
up
see
here.
anything from this angle.
He
Really right, watches
did
that.
like he was
Better
going
from
for a
Sunderland.
bowling action. That looked like a handball to me.
Feel it in the stadium now, building again.
Dean 73, welcome along. We need Pritchard and Embo on at half time. I think he might be right there. I'm trying to say your name. Ibrahim, sorry. Please, one more goal, Sunderland. Thank you.
Beat him to the ball.
I tell you what though, as long as it just stays 1-0 at half time, we've got every chance. Every chance.
Told the referee he thinks it's a free kick.
No, thank you for the sub. He just says, just subbed. I hope Sunderland do get into the playoffs and play Wickham in the final.
Thanks for the sub, whoever that was.
That game was so fucking good. That 3-3 draw was such a good game. Horrible, like last minute for us. Because we scored in the 85th, and they scored in like the 87th or 88th minute. It was ridiculous.
So come on, Gooch, we've got a free kick here. It's about 20 yards to an angle off the 18-yard line on the right-hand side. We're kicking towards the Rotherham end. We need a good delivery here, Gooch.
Apparently, we have 58% possession. Is that what you see?
Gooch though stands over the ball.
I don't think we've had that much possession.
No,
it doesn't feel like that.
Come on, clear your first man here, Gooch. Let's have a.
Latest scores from in and around
Let's
the
have a
FL.
good
He clears the first man. He just doesn't clear the first man in the box. Oh, the fucking Millers. Logan, welcome along.
Promising set piece for Sunderland.
All we do is boot the ball up to Stewart.
Ball in there, give the lad something to go at.
Take his time.
Gooch delivers.
Goes to a Sunderland player this time.
Ooh. God, it seemed to bounce in the box for ages there without anybody getting to it.
Bigfoot, the scores and minutes are on the bottom right corner of the screen. It's 1-0 to Rotherham, and I'm on the 42nd minute and 30 seconds in. The BBC lies. How many minutes extra time do you think there'll be? There should be at least 3, because the first 3 minutes were literally just a guy sat on the floor. 2-1 to the Millers. Fair enough, Logan.
Surely that's a foul on Nathan Broadhead. Nothing given.
Fair enough.
Grabbed round the throat almost.
Yeah, grabbed round the throat, and apparently there was no foul.
Here come Rotherham.
Rotherham come forward again.
Fancies one.
Fancies one. Oh, it's dipped, but it's gone.
I do think there's been some suspect decisions from this referee already. We've had two penalty claims of handball. Granted, they were kind of weak, but yeah, they're replaying this free kick here. Look at this player. It hits his hand. Number 20. It hits his arm.
I don't know.
It absolutely hits his arm. He's like that across a player.
Come on, Sunderland, let's get a goal before half time.
As you're watching that, the ball's almost put through for Ross Stewart. Referees give a handball against
Bigfoot disco
handball
chop
against.
getting beat.
Gordon Seymour says, I suppose Gucci had his good game on Saturday.
Yeah. His good game of the season. Done.
Of his career.
That's a bit unfair. Yeah, he does have at least one really good game each season, so fair enough. Doug saying the 92nd minute is coming up.
You can't complain with the scoreline though so far, Ant, can you? You would say Rotherham's just slightly deserved the lead.
Oh, they've deserved the lead, but I can definitely complain. All of our efforts seem to be let's hoof the ball up and hope somebody clashes onto it.
Right, who's even under pressure again and manages to cannon it off Smith.
Bigfoot disco chop.
That's a goal
I
kick.
must be blind. I see no scoreline in time.
Joshua Wilson says Gooch was brilliant. I don't think we much added time on. 3 minutes, would you say? Because that's a goal kick to Sunderland. It's going to be Patterson.
I think it's going to. The half's going to go 1-0. It just feels right.
It was a weak goal to give away.
It was a weak goal. We won't. Jason Lear saying we won't score tonight. I don't know.
Oh, lovely flick!
Stewart puts it in the middle.
Oh, gets in across, but the keeper gets there first.
I wouldn't say we won, but score.
Good move there.
It's just the chances that we do get, we need to capitalise on. Chances like that are so few and far between. The keeper did really good.
Yes, Ben.
Like that.
Can you go, sit down? Hold on a second, my daughter's come down. Hold on.
No worries, buddy. There is 3 minutes of extra time in the first half. The amount of money in this game, how much? I mean, I think that I genuinely think that it should have the first 4 tiers have VAR. I think Sunderland will be out of this league already if VAR was a thing. Nathan, thank you very much. Stop living in the past. I mean, Colin, we can't. We can live in the past as much as we like. That's what.
Went early. He would have been offside, but they got really high line.
Hindsight?
Rotherham.
No. Nostalgia. That's called nostalgia. So you can probably see in my stream, just down in this corner, Wigan have got a red dot, which means they've either scored or there's a card for Wigan. No way, it's a Premier League ref. Oh no, he's made some shit decisions. It can't be a Premier League ref. I don't think he'll ever be a Premier League ref.
We're going to go 2-0 up.
VAR boot. I actually kind of like VAR.
It's one of those, and I've been there.
I know it's a controversial opinion. It slows the games down massively. But goals that shouldn't stand, and goals that should stand, would be given. Like when we drew 2-2. I can't remember who it was against, but we scored.
Almost anticipating a foul there.
We scored. It was we were 2-0 up at that time, and we ended up drawing 2-2. We scored a third, but they didn't give the third.
Heavily marshalled again by Richard Wood.
I mean,
here come Rotherham. Intercepted.
Just means it's huge. These 2 points. Imagine if we were 2 points higher off now, we'd be safe going into the final game of the season.
So then it's going to be the last attack of the game, I'd say.
The game. No more attacks for the next 45 minutes, you mean?
Yeah, we've had a couple of those, haven't we, last few minutes when it's coming up there. We've just got to make sure we get hold of it, stick the ball, get the lads up the pitch.
Do you know, I wouldn't be too disappointed if it did stay this way 1-0. I mean, you can't go unbeaten all the time.
At the 90?
Yeah.
Out of 10, I'd rate our first half performance like a 3.5.
It was just disappointing how easy we gave that goal away, how much space. I mean, the guy's big enough as he is, who scored that goal for Rotherham, but to be totally unmarked and not have a challenge. You know, he could have had a game of Scrabble for the amount of time and space, but he can Rotherham again. Oof.
Well defended from Bailey right there. Corner ends the half, I think. So Sheffield Wednesday losing. Wigan winning, so Wigan are automatically promoted with that result, by the way. That's a huge night for them, and I think, it's half time for Sunderland 1-0. I don't think it's undeserved. Oh, they did not even take the corner. They're not even taking the corner, can't be arsed.
Yeah, it's corner being taken. Rotherham players waving their hands at the referee, they're asking about the corner.
Takes away the viewing when you're watching the games live,
from
not
our
worth
point
it
of view,
at
I
all,
thought we actually shaded
in
the
my
first
opinion.
10-15 minutes
So
of the game.
literally,
What are you talking about? VAR, maybe.
Even a draw against Morecambe wouldn't be good enough, possibly, if this stays the same tonight.
Listen, from our point of view, we do all your work during the week.
Say that again,
the game of the weekend, quick turnaround.
Saying even if it was a draw tonight,
you've got to do your job.
sorry, if we drew against Morecambe on Saturday, it still might not be enough, will it?
It might not be enough, but like I said, we could also lose both games and it'll be enough.
Hold on a second.
Find ourselves a goal down.
Tightness of this league.
Rotherham had a good 10-15 minutes.
VAR in 2019-20 cost the Prem 12.26 million. That's way too much. Lots of League One teams have the budget. Yeah, but the Premier League should be the parachute payments that go to clubs that get relegated to stop them going into financial ruin. So VAR could be funded by the Premier League's royalties, by the Premier League's parachute payment. So the team that goes down bottom could lose. They get 20 million. If you get relegated in the Premier League, you get 20 million. If you reduce that amount of parachute payment and put VAR in all of the leagues, you can guarantee Premier League quality stadiums at all tiers in the football pyramid at that level. And then it's only a big outlay when two new teams every season come into the 4 leagues. I don't know. I do rate VAR as a good tool that needs to be utilised. It's just the way it's utilised at the minute is so fucking weird. And I want to quickly nip on to DJ's chat just to make sure. Stop living in the past. I will try to. Gooch was brilliant, apparently. I don't think he was good today. He hasn't been good today. Topsy T, the ref has been shocking, but we haven't cut the mustard in the first half. I agree with that, Topsy. Really good summary. The referees made 3 or 4 suspect decisions. One of them I think should have been a penalty. I don't think many fans are calling out for it though. But number 20 definitely gets his. He's cutting across a player. He gets his arm around the front of the player's neck and / face, and it hits him on the arm, like here. So it's not like a handball, but it hits him here. And this said like the I don't know how, like, you just push it, when you like try and push somebody out of the way, like that. So he's got the player went like that, and yeah, should have been a penalty, but nobody saw it apart from me apparently. We need to win this game because Morecambe will fight against Wimbledon for the final relegation space, and Morecambe are a good team. Morecambe are definitely a better team than Wimbledon. Wimbledon have won like what 8 games this season. Not good enough. Need to start with a championship. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like if we can get when VAR was introduced into the championship, went to the Premier League. Hi DJ, you've done the tangent. Hello. You've managed it. You've somehow managed it. Sting like a butterfly, float like a bee. So when goal line technology was first introduced into the Premier League, there are now 12 teams out of the Premier League that still have goal line technology. Sunderland is included in that. We have goal line technology in our stadium. We just don't turn it on because the rest of the league don't have it.
It's maybe because of the fact that Ball hardly scans there.
What, the goal? No, it does. There has been 130 goals this season. We've seen 130 goals in our 45 matches. Doesn't count there. Sketch says Hume has shown some promise. I think he's been a bit careless, to be honest. What's it called? Not. What do you call it? He's been incognito. I've hardly seen him to say that's warranted it.
Joshua Wilson says, unlucky half, but Rotherham have deserved the lead. You can't argue with that. And you can't be disappointed because they have been the better side. They've been the stronger side all round.
They have indeed. Jason says, we're not going to win Div 1 next season. No, because we're going to win the championship next season. That's right. There's a lot of fucking games before that happens, though. But Sunderland are going up, I hope, via the playoffs this season. It's in the cards. Done it too many times. And we've got the right man in charge at the minute for that. VAR is a good thing, just needs reforms. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, as a concept, it's good. It's how it's executed is horrible.
Apparently, on this right said Fred released "I'm Too Sexy" on the celebrity news.
Is it one of these goofy ones?
There we go.
Yeah.
How many? That's a long time ago. That mate.
DMC. Don't. Can't see us winning. Topsy says can't see us winning tonight. To be honest, if we play like we did in the first half, we won't win against Morecambe.
Right, I'm going to go into social media.
This is brave.
And here we go. This is reaction to Sunderland 0 Rotherham 1 half-time scores. Human Evans being our best player so far. Matete looks like a headless chicken first half. Gooch anonymous, Broadhead sloppy, and Stewart marked out of the game completely. It's a very strong bench, and the game is crying out for any of Embleton, Pritchard, Roberts, or Neil. It's far too narrow in the middle. Sheffield losing though, and still plenty of time for us to get back into it, which is a fair estimate of it, isn't it? Wouldn't you say there, Anth?
Yeah, mate, that's a really good summary. A lot of people, a lot of our players have been anonymous, incognito, been one of lack of luck. The only people I can remember having a good amount of the ball is Lyndon Gooch for a 5-minute spell, Matete for about a 3-minute spell, and Stewart because he was not where he was supposed to be. He was trying to get the ball. What?
They're not my kids.
Did you say smash the like button and subscribe? Is that what you're saying? Oi, oi.
Oh, I have no idea. You must have been speaking to somebody here because a chap called Liam Robbins says, showing them too much fucking respect. For God's sake, Sunderland, get stuck into them, man.
Yeah. Get stuck into them.
Refs are cunt.
Oi.
There's time wasting as well.
So, somebody asked, what do you think the half-time speech would be from Neil? And this would be my speech. See this? This is a finger. That's your butt. Fucking pull it out, you little lazy bastards.
Kyle Curry on social media says, get Doyle off. Hasn't won a header yet. And drop all 9 centre-back and Embo behind Stewart and Broadhead.
There's a lot of changes needed.
For God's sake, son, and start using the wings a bit more. Forget this hoofing up. Stop getting back into old habits.
All habits die hard, though, don't they? Alex Neil will change things. Trust him to get it right. I think he will change. He needs to change a lot because, like we said, the team have been nowhere to be found. Neil has been good at keeping the team playing till the final whistle, and I'm confident we'll respond. Bill says. I think we will be playing to the 97th minute.
A lot of people slagging the ref off. Has he been that bad, Anth?
Mate, yeah. The referee has been terrible. I've noticed there's been 2 potential shouts for handball on their defenders. One of them was a little bit, what do you call it, soft to give, but the other one was a definite. And yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, any other league that probably would have been given. Any other team that probably would have been given. What's the Mad Max?
Oh, a new subscriber, TopCT83. Thank you very much. Now got up to 610 subscribers. It's been a good evening for subs for our channels, and no matter what the score's going to be tonight, it's
been a good show so far. Apart from the team.
The important things is, of course, it's not us, it's the people that's getting stuck into our channel and giving us the support. Them's the people who matter, really.
Yeah, you're awesome. So that scores. I agree with that, mate, 100%. I just want to call out this question: can you blame Doyle? He hasn't played in months.
Yeah, there's a few people slagging Doyle off as well.
I think that's just a good excuse when you don't perform on your first game back. Like we use that excuse quite a lot for Defoe. He hasn't played for years. He's played 2 matches before. Like, you're in the starting lineup because you're the best person in that position, according to the manager that week. You need to perform. If you're not, and you're anonymous, should you have put your hand up to say you're ready? That's my take on it. They're a professional, and they're saying they can do the job. Do the job.
Yeah.
So sorry to be a bit mean about it, but yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. I mean, I'm a lot more confident going to the Morecambe match, I would say. It'd be a nerve-wracking Super Saturday, that might, wouldn't it, Anthor? Right down to the wire if we lose tonight, sort of thing. And
it's 100% down to the wire. Like I said, we could still lose as long as we match or better Wickham and Sheffield Wednesday on Saturday. We are in the playoffs. Like, as it stands, if we win, the same sentiment stands, but we had Plymouth into that mix.
Now, who do you say Sheffield Wednesday's got again?
Sheffield went. Oh God, can't remember.
Yeah, Nick KLS says Alex Neil's been linked to Burnley.
Alex Neil. I mean, he has only got 6 months down on his contract, and if he doesn't go up, I think he would like to stick with us if he gets us up, because obviously he's got that. He doesn't have to fight the fans again. He's already proved himself to a fan base with Sunderland. If he does it with Burnley, he's got to prove he's as good as Sean Dyche was.
But there's nothing we can do if he does go, because he's only got 6-month contract. So if he wants to get away, then you have to thingy.
He absolutely can. Sam says, not Sam. Stuart says, if Doyle goes off at half-time, who would you put on instead? That's a question you can answer. I'd put Embo on.
I was going to say Embo.
Yeah, Embo or Pritchard. Like, one of them needs to have a full 45. I think Embo is fitter than Pritchard. I think Pritchard will be better in the last 15 minutes.
Gordon Seymour says Chronicle half-time players ratings: Patterson 6, Wright 5, Bath 6, Doyle 5, Hume 6, Evans 5. You can see the way it's going here. Matete 509, 5 across the board. So it's mediocre, really, isn't it?
It's average. I'd say probably our team's probably been a bit of 3.5 or 4 out of 10.
Hello, Conrad Tank. Rotherham are bigger and more physical. Of course they are. And Sunderland must win more dogfights for the ball. They're not second off top for a reason. And let's face it, they have pretty much been dominant through the off in this division, and they have had a blip, but they're back on. They are still winning games.
Mad Max has chipped in here, mate. He goes, "Sorry guys, but who cares about your channel?" Only joking.
That is a valid point. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're all about getting the 3 points for the boys here, but all we can do is chip in on with our.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't we shut the channels down? Why don't we shut the channels down now, and we'll come back at full time and see what the score is? Should we do that?
You can. I'm not. Or we'll just win tonight and Wednesday lose and we still chill for the weekend. But if Wednesday lose and we win, we're actually safe. By the way, we are definitely in the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to win tonight. I think we'll do really well to get a point tonight, Anth. I don't think we'll turn this.
No, I agree. I agree. But like that's what the numbers are. That's
Absolutely.
It's a funny game.
Anybody in the chat can slag me off if they want. They can say I'm being negative. They can be. Is this a mag in disguise here? No. I'm just saying what I see in the first half. I don't think Sunderland will turn this around for a win. We could possibly get a point out of it. But if we did going to win, it would have to be something extra special from us. You can see the championship side quality in Rotherham, can't you? I mean, they came down from last season, the championship. You can see they've still got traces of the championship's quality in there.
That is a fair point, mate. And I think that the only reason they've stepped off the pedal over the last couple of weeks is potentially their injuries, and some of them are starting to come back into the fold at the right time. So. Yeah, if they win tonight, all they need to do is match MK Dons, and they're promoted. They are a championship side once again. Mm-hmm. But we are obviously being very selfish here, and we want Sunderland to get back into it. So they have to have a dogfight on the last day of the season.
Matty Wild says, "Have some faith, laddie."
Doyle resembles an oil tanker turning. Alan Gibbons says. I'm watching.
Hey, that's what I said about the wife's arse the other night.
Smart. Max says,
here we are. Love her, really. Love her.
It's all right. I'm watching the stream and listening to you guys because we're more interesting. I mean,
why don't you tune into
Danny Collins?
Why don't you tune into Barnes, Nick Barnes, and Gary the Cy Bennett, legend of the club. Of course, he's a legend at the club, but he shouldn't be a commentator.
A point would be a relief. Bill says Rotherham aren't going up. Going to give this up easy. Oh, no, absolutely not, Graham. I don't think Rotherham are a team to ever... Like, if you look at how many goals they've conceded all season, 32 in 45 games, we will be lucky to get 1 or 2 tonight. We need to capitalise on the chances that we do get. They've got a solid defence, and I think there's no if, what's, or buts about it. We need to just test them. I think we haven't tested them enough.
Well, the keeper hasn't done any. Well, apart from that cross, that was a lovely little back heel, bit of skill there, 1-2, and then a cross, which the keeper easily dealt with. We've not rattled the goal at all, have we?
No, but the keeper has been. Their keeper has been confident when he's gone out to collect the ball. He hasn't looked like he's going to flap at it. He's literally just buried it every time. He's collected it every time.
What we don't want is to concede a second early goal, because I think that would put the game to bed if they did that. We need to, we can't switch off for a second here. It's all right us thinking, right, we could still get a point, we could still win this. Let's not fucking forget this. They can go and easy score and get a second and put it to bed.
Yeah.
So we've got to be switched on.
Got to be switched on for number 45 and hope that we actually take advantage.
Colin McDougall, hello mate. He says, we know we are not good enough for the championship, but we must get out of this crap division as we kick off the second half.
I mean, I think if we go to the championship, we are potentially at the level of where Birmingham City are right now. With the same kind of, I can't see any. Did you see any subs for the half time? I don't think there is any.
No changes yet. Gordon Seymour's just confirmed that.
Nikki Stevens says, I support Rotherham, but I think they should have lost at Wembley. I mean,
you're looking on this display with Rotherham. I think you prefer the likes of MK Dons or Plymouth than you would Rotherham in the final, wouldn't you?
Yeah, oh yeah. MK Dons we've smashed this season. Every other team, we've had a lot of goals. Like we've scored a lot of goals against them this season. So, Stuart Dyer. What's the bet? Mike says, what's the bet? Rotherham Rossos in the first 2 minutes of the second half, and we're asleep at the wheel. So the it's one Mike said an early goal conceded in the first 5-10 minutes.
I mean, we've just got to try and look on the positives. If we did lose tonight, we've just got to say, look, there is one more game to go. I mean, we have got an experienced manager, Alex Neil, there, who's on these pressure situations. Like I say, he took Norwich up in the Championship playoff final to the Prem. You can't get any more pressurised games than that. You know, yes, this could be a pressurised game tonight, but you know, it'll be a tester next week.
Yeah. Noah Raven has asked a good question here. Who do you think will get promoted? Unbiased opinions, please. So, obviously, if Wigan and Rotherham go up top, and the middle four, or we'll say 5 out of these 4 teams, MK Dons, Plymouth, Sunderland, Wycombe, or Sheffield Wednesday, who do you think is going up via the playoffs out of that?
I fancy us.
You fancy us? I'd hope for us. I'd 100% hope for us. But if I'm being realistic, I'm going to say Plymouth. And the reason I'm saying Plymouth is because they've played everybody around them in these last couple of weeks, and they haven't lost. Or they have lost, but they lost to Wigan.
How are you doing,
Oh,
Ace?
Rotherham, sorry.
Nice to see you. But the thing is, if we didn't get promoted, though, you can't be disappointed and gutted, because you just got to turn around and say, well, we've deserved it because we've had far too many bad spells. You can't argue with it, can you?
To be fair, the bad spells are 3 games. If we turned around 3 results, we'd be where Rotherham and MK Dons are.
We had 3 months bad spells. That was our bad spell, Ant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah. It was October was a bad month for us, and then Feb and March, back end of Jan to the middle of March was bad for us.
Yeah.
And that's what's cost us
Sunderland
the season,
coming forward on the wing, but he's just getting crowded out. I don't know if it was good. No, it wasn't good. And Rotherham clear. Only as far as Sunderland again, who heads it back. Bit ahead Tennessee again, and that's gone out for it's a free kick to Sunderland, but it's nowhere near shooting distance. Yeah, I'm good, Ace. Thanks for tuning in, mate.
Sorry, no subs yet. Yeah, no subs yet. If any team loses, at least they've played. But yeah, and I think we'll put in our all, and if we lose and putting in the maximum effort, I'm okay with that. Oh, here you go, girl. What? Go.
Joshua Wilson says February was horrific. He says
it really was. That's when I was on holiday. And we started up this channel just after that, didn't we?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, there's not many channels on YouTube that sort of work together like we do. It's like it seems to be going well so far. Sunderland have a good chance to win the playoffs. Good form and on paper a strong League One side, says Conrad Tanka.
Lola's ripping up a sticky note.
I was going to say season ticket there. Oh, nice little chip ball forward there. Is this Gooch now? He's well ahead of his man here. Gooch cuts inside.
Did he get pulled a bit there?
He didn't. No, I don't think. Still Gooch plays a good ball.
Wow!
And a shot that's actually gone out the stadium of light.
Wow! That was awful. That was Bobby Zamora-esque.
Oh dear.
Doggo's took my attention for a little bit there, but yeah, that shot was shite.
Colin McDougall says, "Sounds like you've chucked the towel in."
We haven't chucked the towel in. Don't get me wrong. We haven't chucked the towel in at all. It's just you got to be realistic sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I get slated on Facebook and that for sort of being too realistic sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you're a Sunderland fan. Keep the faith. Why'd you keep saying this and that and the other? But like tonight when I said, "Oh, I've got a funny feeling we'll lose tonight," I'm just being realistic. It's not that I don't support Sunderland.
That's perfect. Still hunting for Lincoln last season in the playoffs. LFT saying he's still hurting from the Lincoln result last season in the playoffs. I think we've got the best possible manager for the playoffs this season.
But we're not there yet. We are not there in the playoffs.
Hello, Lucifer. A Spanish Sunderland fan writing from Leiden, Netherlands. You're very continental, aren't you? One for a miracle, but it doesn't look good. I mean, we are getting chances now.
Yeah.
So, we're not completely out of it. But like I said, Rotherham are a hard team to break down.
They are a hard team to break down. But as long as it stays 0-1, you've still got that chances. As I keep saying, was when Sunderland have hung on to a 1-goal lead. Very rarely we've hung on to that 1-goal lead.
Yeah, but Rotherham have won a lot of games this season 1-0.
Apart from ours 5-1.
Wigan would also be near the top if we didn't win any games in Feb and lost and drew most in chance. So it's so annoying. Yeah, I think the teams that are in the playoff places this season, I think they genuinely all feel like they've fucked up at a good spell. They haven't lost one or two games here or there, and that's cost them. It's like a good wave of matches where they've dropped the ball, so to speak.
Rotherham coming forward.
Not intended. Wow. Is he called for a free kick or throw-in?
Tamov says we've kept the faith all our lives. It's never done out before. It fucking hasn't, has it?
I'll use that one next time, shall we? Yes, Pritchard. Pritchard's coming on, apparently. Mate, how's that not a card? Oh, this is he is a former Premier League referee.
Yeah, you can tell.
I remember him.
You can tell he's former.
I recognise him from an Everton match.
Oh, did you realise it was Manchester City 2, Real Madrid 1? They've got a vital away goal there.
I mean, Man City are just a step above Real Madrid, mate.
Do you reckon?
PTSD from that match. Yeah, I reckon, mate. It's just in the cards, isn't it? McGeady, Wright, Bruges, Willis, Roberts, Goose, Shalmaji all have contracts expiring this summer. I get rid of McGeady, keep Wright, get rid of Bruges, keep Willis.
Would you keep Gooch?
Oh, actually, keep Roberts, keep Gooch, keep Jalmaji.
Alex Pritchard's coming on. Nathan Broadhead coming off. He's surprised with Nathan Broadhead going off.
Broadhead, I am surprised by that. That tells me that he's changing up his tactics. He's going for a 3-4-2-1. That doesn't add up. 3-4-2-2. Yeah, 3-4-2-2.
Son getting pressure. He's give the ball away, but then he's won it back a deep, and now we're on half nearly in our own area. With Matete.
2-1. 3-4-2-1.
Mattete's getting pressured into his own corner, then clears downfield, one as far as the Rotherham player, who knocks it straight back in.
To be fair, our best...
claiming handball, but Sunderland come away, and it has been given a handball, and it's a free kick to Rotherham. So why didn't he give that fucking handball that was before?
He says he said he extended his arm out towards it. Fuck off.
Let's have a look
So
at
I'm getting pissed off at this referee now, and I don't normally get. Yeah. Chloe, welcome in. Wouldn't keep Gooch. I think Gooch is worth the money. He's not He's not an expensive player, and he does provide a good service when he can be asked. Matete surely shouldn't have been replaced. Who's on the yellow? Surely should have. Matete has been one of our best players this game, though, LFT. So
William Taylor says, has anyone told you are the double of Ian Duncan Smith? 2-1 Sunderland, I said on that Saturday that Mad MACKEM. That right. I also predicted round 6 knockout Tyson Fury. Ian Duncan Smith actually got voted the 22nd most sexiest male politician by FHM 5 years ago online. So there we go.
I mean, how? Are people just naturally drunk all the time? I've just googled them, by the way. Let's have a 1-1-9. 1 goalkeeper, 1 defender, and 9 up front. Good
Rotherham
idea,
coming
Joe.
forward now, plays it in the box. We're headed away by Sunderland. All the way back to the Rotherham keeper. Yet again, he's had nothing to do, has he? The Rotherham keeper's had nothing to do. A lot of people in the channels tonight. Sorry we can't be giving you 3 points so far. Out of our hands, I'm afraid. That's up to the lads in red and white.
Does anybody have any match rituals that they've not done so far, and that's what's jinxing it?
Well, usually it's Lola, isn't it?
Lola's here. Lola's having a good little nap in the back now.
Bring back Sessignon, says Matt Wild. He must be nearly 50-year-old, mustn't he?
I don't know. Who?
Sessignon? I think he's on about Stefan Sessignon there.
I think he's like 47, mate. Yeah. I bet the lads win 2-1. Don't like look at it. So all of our efforts are either our progressive players as a team is coming down the wings.
Yeah.
But our best efforts are from long balls.
From long balls.
So
no.
I think I take Broadhead off. I think Victor. I think we took him off purely for tactics. So
could be saving him perhaps for Markham.
I mean, not really.
No.
Nah. He'll definitely play the full. He'll definitely play the game, Broadhead, against Morecambe, but I don't think we need to save him.
There should be no excuses that we can't beat Morecambe, really, should there?
Lucy says I fell asleep before the match. I haven't got me on top fuming.
PJ said, sorry lads, they won't get out of League One. Even by a miracle, Sunderland would get destroyed the first season in the Championship. The whole of club over there, back staff are corrupt. I know.
Who's that?
Someone said, PJ said that about Sunderland, that will get destroyed in the Championship first season. I mean, that, I don't know.
To be fair, like I said, I think it would be like Birmingham City would be there. Julio Walker. Let's get Julio Walker back from, I don't know, fucking Palian FC or something.
God took Messi and Pellier, mixed the two into one, and they came out with Stefan Sessignon.
DJ, go away for a few minutes and put your Sunderland shirt on. see if that's a look. See if that's a look.
TV. Here comes Rotherham on. That's a corner for Rotherham. The first of the second half, I think, isn't it?
Why Broadhead does Neil? Why Broadhead off? Does Neil know what he's doing? I'd question that. That's. We can only really question what he's done at the end of the game. If we've took Broadhead off, and the person he's replaced him with has helped provide a goal, he's done the perfect thing. You just haven't.
The Bristolian MACKEM, what's happening in the match? You're the only live stream. Well, to be honest with you, we literally gifted Rotherham a goal earlier on in the first half. Sort of controlled it. Sunderland have not created any chances really whatsoever. Neither have Rotherham, but they've just looked so organised at the back. Sunderland are struggling to break down, but they've got a corner Rotherham at the minute.
Yeah.
And it's headed down and out, and it's a goal kick to Sunderland. We've still got a chance in this, of course we have.
We're looking wobbly though, mate. We are looking really wobbly. We
look tired. It's like that that effort we played against Cambridge is like took it out of the lads. Clark replaces Hume apparently.
That I can see as a good tactical decision just straight off the bat. Time redacted. If we're harking back, can we dig up Shaq and Chalky? I mean, why did we just say fucking Quinn and Phillips? They're both around. They're both like still playing football. Like,
I say you've got your
casually, but
you've got your drone at the Fleetwood ground there, Anth. I see. What's it saying at the minute? What's happening down at Fleetwood? Anything?
What do you mean?
You've got your drone, haven't you? Keeping an eye on the Fleetwood Sheffield Wednesday game. Anything happening there? Is there any changes in the scorelines or?
Sheffield Wednesday is still not winning.
They're still not winning.
It's still 2-1 there. Wigan went 2-0 up just before half time. I think the second half for most of these games have been like a little bit more the same. Do you think this is time wasting from them? It's 60 minutes in. And
yeah, well, he's already been down about 3 minutes, hasn't he? And he's like holding his ankle or whatever it is. But yeah, 60 minutes gone. Sunderland take a refreshment break.
So do I.
Can you
Rotherham
see
have
us
a
getting?
nice
Can
shot.
you see us getting an equaliser, Anth?
Not the way we've been playing. Honestly, no. I think all it takes is one brilliant moment, a good set piece, a good cross. But the way we've been playing, Rotherham have looked difficult to break down at the back, and yeah.
Because some will argue how come other teams haven't found them difficult to break down. Well, you have to go through the majority of the season. They have been difficult.
Folk says just the word disgrace. Edward, the Sunderland manager hasn't a clue what he's doing. Why didn't they keep Johnson? To be fair, losing 6-0, I think that was the perfect excuse to sack him.
No, I do agree. Sorry if I disagree with that comment there, but
Yeah.
I mean, losing 6-0 to Sunderland standard in Division 1, I mean, how
Yeah.
Nah.
It was a perfect excuse to sack him. It was.
But it wasn't just that. I mean, 5-1 against Rotherham, and it's. There was
that's
two.
a good question.
You what?
That's a good question. This is a good question. Who do you think's been the best player for Sunderland this season? So the winner of the Player of the Season award was Stewart, but for me, I think probably it's Matete. To be honest,
Matete.
He's been so consistent.
Cyber Jeff says, "Yeah, Pompey scores. Portsmouth scored, have they?"
Yes, they have 2-1. Pompey 1, Wigan 2. We kind of just want Wigan to get a point tonight, and that's them done, and they're up. We don't have to worry
PGS
about
says, "I worked there 3 years as CFC staff. Manguard looked after the SOL through the lockdown lads left on the Doncaster fixture. I've seen and heard danger signs. The fans deserve more. The board no. But as long as Sam and Panson goes in charge, it's we haven't got any ambition ever. What's the referee done here? Was that a corner kick and he's given another corner?
No, it was a corner kick. It went in and the referee blew his whistle to have a word with some players in the box, so they've got to retake the corner. We're unbeaten in 11 apparently. Oh, great collection from the keeper there.
He's looking for a quick breakaway, but he's not going to get it, is he? Rolls it out. Sunderland will come away on the right. Can we just do something within 10 here?
Hey, he's changed it and it's worked, so let's see.
Yeah, like I said, it's still only 1-0.
Our best chances are possession football down the wings.
Yeah.
If we're just hoofing it forward, their defenders know exactly the run in the mill. Let's just get into positions. And
I don't think there's any Rotherham player under 6 foot, is there? Oh, that's a bad pass from Sunderland. They'll give the ball straight away, and it's hoofed down the line.
Oh, the keeper undecisive there. He was very undecisive there.
I'm saying that I don't think there's any players under 7 foot, is there, for Rotherham?
Are you gonna keep on adding a foot every time?
Yeah.
I just ignore the question. Don't think there's a player under 8 foot.
Is that a corner for Sunderland? I think it is. Their first of the second half.
Big chance for Portsmouth. Is it going to be 2-2? Pritchard's taking our corner. I think we could use predictive things by the looks of it. We need to push Rotherham and possibly score. JC Rich, I think we've got a set piece. We can definitely, with Pritchard taking it, I think we've got the quality there. Sure, Jamie. Right, in the box. It's actually in a good cluster of players.
Yeah, wasn't a very good corner. Wasn't a very good corner though. Pompey is 2-2. Oh, the hell, spells.
What? This number 23 needs a fucking card. What a prick.
Yeah, he's been trying to stir up for quite a while, he has.
So our attacker runs towards the ball, tries to get onto it, and he bumps into the goalkeeper.
Milton Guild has been saying, what's happened with Sunderland? Do you want to reply to that, Anth?
2-2. I don't know how to answer that, Milton. We've done a Sunderland. Have you ever seen a Benny Hill skit? That's how Sunderland play. Just I don't know. It's a bit comical at times. It's the bread in Rotherham there. 8 feet. It's Yorkshire. Gino saying Sunderland, fingers crossed. Thank you, mate. Tom plays free. My garden shed is bigger than this.
He's Rotherham
got a
again, gets in a
door
decent
in a
cross, but
window.
Patterson, he's done well tonight, Patterson, I think. He's been
My garden
confident
shed's
coming
bigger
out,
than
hasn't
this.
he? Mina Van Persie, come on, Sunderland.
A miracle. We need a miracle. Quality my arse. We must muddle on.
Lofted high and forward from Sunderland, and Rotherham tidy up. That'll go back to the keeper.
I'm all right with this. I'm all right with how we're performing over the last 5 minutes. We're getting the ball forward. We're not doing the critical thing when it gets to the final third.
Yeah.
But we're not collapsing. We're
No,
not doing
no,
what
we're not.
Cambridge did. We're still fighting for the ball. We're still in with a shout here. Sunderland, Christina.
Yeah,
Come
Sunderland. We have 25 minutes. Stairs goal.
Oh, apparently we've only had 2 shots to their 10. Thanks for that stat. To be fair, that's probably reflective of how we've seen the match so far.
Wigan will be annoyed with that scoreline. Like they'll be kicking themselves.
They should be. 2-0 up and then.
Sunderland come forward on the right hand side. You've done well there, Gooch. Gets in across, but that's well.
Right place.
That's how easily dealt with. But Sunderland
Matete,
will come on with Tete.
Clark on the left.
Just run at them. Go on. Oh man, fucking hell.
Ran into 2 men.
Have you noticed as well when Rotherham clear the ball, they don't just hoof it, they keep it along the deck and they try and keep possession, don't they? But Sunderland are coming forward again. Left hand side, is that Luca Knight gets in a decent cross.
Oh!
That's the best cross of the night from Sunderland. It was low, it was dipping.
Doesn't result in the shot though.
No.
Stuart Dyer's saying, come on, equalize at the end would make us feel amazing. I mean, a winner at the end would make us feel even more so. 1-1 draw would not be a disaster. Exactly, Astronaut and Mike.
Yes, Ped. Was it dead?
Gion Pompey.
We're there, darling. We're back in a second, mate.
No worries, buddy. Tam says, I'm put out a tight team that wasn't very expansive. Going for the draw or sneak a win. Plan went out the window when we went a goal down. Good point, Tam. Really good point. But what we're doing is we're looking confident. We're looking really confident on the ball. Mad Moderator says it's 3-2 in the City game now. Is that right? Are we actually 3-2 in Man City Real Madrid? Let's have a look. Bert. Foden gets the third for Man City. Wow, that looks like a really good game. Huge game. 20 to go. Come on. What, 20 minutes? we've got this. We've got this, people. We've got it. Chef Wed have pulled a leveler. I hope he's putting on a bloody Sunderland shirt. That's what he's doing. Okay, thanks. Jamie, not Jamie. Gooch on the right wing crosses it. Oh, the defender running side by side with him slides and blocks the cross, and really good defending. But we've got a corner here. So 2-2 Fleetwood, 2-2 Wigan. Come on. Chef Wed have scored. So does that put us? We're still above them, but we're all on 80 points now. Matete is coming off. And Embleton on. So Matete for Embleton. What are your thoughts on that one? MACKEM.
Oh, have I missed anything? No. Oh, Wednesday 2-2. Fucking dogs, bollocks.
Chef, both the other games are 2-2, essentially.
So what's that put down to us?
We're still above them.
Fucking hell.
Still above them, mate.
Wednesday 3-2 up.
Are you sure about that?
Fucking hell, is anything good going to happen tonight for Sunderland? It's one of them nights.
So Bradlaw says Sheffield 3. Stephen says
no, Sheffield Wednesday are not 3-2 up according to the scores here.
He's on a yellow, couldn't risk it. Fair enough. Embo! What? Oh yeah, it is a goal. There you go, it's on there now.
Yeah,
it just took a while.
Yeah.
So that does see us drop out. No, it doesn't.
We're 6th.
We're 6th. We need
Yeah.
to beat Wycombe's result on Saturday as it stands. If
It's
we
just not looking
pull a
good at the
leveler,
minute for Sunderland all of a sudden, is it?
we need to get a win. We need to get a leveler. We need a goal. This live chat has hurt me, man. Sorry, Stuart. Sorry, Stuart. Sorry.
What?
He's just saying the live chat's hurting him. Can I just call out, mate? I think this is the first time I've ever been on 200 concurrent viewers. on my stream,
Fantastic,
so
fantastic.
That's fucking amazing. Thank you, everybody. Yo to the yo to the yo.
Oh, dear me, dear me,
fucking hell.
dear me. Well,
Thank
Anth, I
you.
mean, what's that looking now like for Sunderland? Does that mean... So that means we have to just beat Wycombe's score now. Is that all it's down to now, the last game of the season?
Yeah, last game of the season, all we have to do is beat Wycombe's score. It would have been if we were level or Sheffield Wednesday was still behind. It was both of those teams we had to better. Oh, just beat. Oh.
So if Wycombe win 2-0, we have to win 3-0.
No, we just have to match or better. So match. So if they win 2-0, we need to win 2-0. If they win 1-0, we just need to win 1-0.
Right.
If they draw, we need to draw.
And if they lose?
Because we've got I think it's just 1 goal difference on them. I think. Sheffield Wednesday have got a 4th.
Fucking hell, talk about turning it around quick. You see, this is what teams that want the playoffs do. They turn it around and they do it, don't they? And that's what we're not doing at the minute. When it matters. Come on.
Wycombe and Plymouth lose, we probably's in. Yeah. To be fair, Plymouth do have a horrible game last year of the season, so. Botland again. John Doe, do you know what? You've actively sought out Sunderland content to be a toxic little Geordie bitch. So I'm not going to even ban you from the channel. I'm just going to hide you on the channel.
Who's that?
And what that does is it allows you to count towards my view counters, my likes, my dislikes, my interactions, but nobody else will ever see your content on my channel ever again. So thank you for that, buddy.
Brian Hughes, I can't see us making the playoffs, and quite honestly, we don't deserve it. I can see where he's coming from there.
Yeah, and that's the kind of FTM that needs to be FTM'd. Usual end of the season, bottle job. Oh my god. Oh no. I think the goal might have been disallowed. It's still 3-2, or it's still showing as 3-2 for the Sheffield Wednesday game.
Yeah, they're still winning though. That's all that matters.
Insane. Yeah, we don't like the end of the season, though, do we? I mean, I'd much rather have a bad 2 games and finish in the playoffs and then be fantastic in the next 3 than go into them and just whimper out straight away. I know it's... We're still going into the final day of the season in the playoffs. So
well, let's face it, and it's in our own hands.
Yeah, it's in our hands.
If we didn't beat Morecambe, then I'm sorry, like you can't walk away being disappointed. You've got to turn around and say, well, they didn't deserve it.
Lugo 9. Oh, Lugo 9's provided the best quality. Their handball again.
That's never a handball. No chance.
It was a handball, mate, but it was like a yard. It was literally a yard in and hitting into his arm. He couldn't get it. It was natural position, but it was a handball.
Oh,
3 shots now.
He's a big bloke there, number 11. He's still got the ball. That's a superb run. He's going to get a free kick for that, isn't he?
No, he's not. Lugo 9 gets the ball, mate.
He's rolling around all over the place.
Lugo 9's been good for us. Yeah, still 3-2. Mad Moderator, welcome. Thank you.
Are Sunderland good enough to get an equalizer? That's the main thing.
I think we are, mate. Like the chances that we're having, it just requires like that one deft touch from across from the breakthrough. Like we have to do it. We have to score a quality goal to beat these guys. Let's put it that way.
I'm gonna have to put a light on. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the boogeyman. Earlier on, it was the bogeyman.
Hold on a second, mate. Just put the floodlights on at Roker Park.
Shit jokes all day, mate. Shit jokes all day. I'm fine for that. Plymouth unbeaten in 8 at home, conceding 1, but also.
Hello.
Good Not one shot on target. And that's, like I said, we're likely to get a corner or a free kick. Like, beating these in open play is going to be hard. Robertson, Pritchard together the other day was class. I mean, mate, look at the time he's taking to go off.
Oh, I know that. Well, they know what they're doing, didn't they? Brian Hughes, I hope I'm wrong, DJ, but being realistic, we're not strong enough for the championship. No, we're not. SOS, I was out. This is Bob. Anthony Brown, give us a shout out to the lads in Magaluf. Simon Graham, Darren Wayne, and Sparky. Well, there you go. Stay sober, lads. PJ, lads, there's a major problems. Not just. I know. PJ says, lads, there's major problems. Not just on the pitch, even the company, Alpha Security Group, and the management staff at the stadium are confusing things over there. Mad motivator, put the light off, you're scaring the cat. And Tam, we was just about to have a whip round for 50p for the meter. Well, you don't need to now.
Here we go. It was also a good comment here. Bill says, it's getting dark like our chances for promotion. I rate that one. Remember,
too late goals, says Mina Van Persie, but he's definitely been smoking the pipes, I think.
True. Ken was there Saturday. What the fuck? Oh, come on. We're not getting to play the same championship team, though, are we? No, because we've got so many people up for contract renewals, we can get rid of them all if they're not championship level and just buy in.
Free kick.
Oh!
Side netting. Good free kick, though.
Fuck! Pritchard, my days.
It's the first time I've seen that net rumble, isn't it?
Look at this. It was curling around the defence. The keeper goes nowhere. It fucking ripples the net.
Did you see all the fans at the stadium at the back there jumping, thinking that was in?
I thought that was in.
Bloody hell.
But then I saw it roll behind the goal and I was like, oh no, maybe not.
Beardway Fitness, come on Sunderland. I'm an MK Dons fan, and go and see my JJ has just seen the utility bill. Oh,
I'm not nervous. Teddy says he's not nervous. No. Ace says DJ is cool. DJ lad, tactics would be different in the championship. DJ. We got Alex Neil, man.
Thanks PJ for tuning in, mate. Enjoy your night shift, fella.
Fuck my life. Thought we got one. UTM. I don't know what UTM means. E2001. Welcome along though. Come on, lads. Come on, Pritchard. Come on, Aquatic. Sorry, if you're watching this a little bit on a delay, we didn't score. It was just very close.
Can you see an equalizer, Anthony? Can you still see something happening here?
TSC Rich, come on, lads. The quality of Pritchard's shot there. Yes, there's still that potential for something. We're not going to just give up in the 85th minute. We're going to play to the final whistle. So as long as we do that and they slip up, we can capitalise on this.
The referee's been can you see compared to the last game? You know, the referee kept the game flowing, didn't he? It's been a very stop start. It's all over the place.
Yeah, and to be fair, Rotherham are playing the time game now, and it's very, very clear. Number 2's just telling him to slow down, running off the pitch. There you go.
I don't know why they do that though, because it just gets added on, does it not?
Look at that proper hug. Yeah.
If I didn't try and put his shorts down there.
Turn around, bend over.
3 into Sunderland deep in our half.
Jamed, welcome along, by the way. Can I just call out? If you're watching on my channel, DJ's channel is in the about bit below. Just give it a quick click the sub button, and then come straight back to mine because I've got better bands.
You got better what?
I've got better banter on my channel, even though it's the same content on both. It's better banter on here.
Yeah, anybody on my chat as well do the same likewise. Yeah, click ANTH channel, give them a sub and and then pop back here because it's like I say, you get miles better laughs here. It's no but just boring Anthem MACKEM and DJ Earth on his channel. It's shite, really. It's not very good.
I pay the electric bills on my channel, don't I? Wigan and Rotherham up for you. To be fair, that's as it stands. That's what's happening. Wigan are guaranteed promotion with a point tonight. I think they'd be pissed off that they went from 2-0 up to 2-2, but they're still promoted. They're not promoted as champions, but they are promoted. And Rotherham are in the driving seat, needing only a draw on the weekend to guarantee promotion themselves. So that's a fair, if it stands as it is.
Well, they're certainly coming to pop the balloons at the Sunderland party for the last game of the season, aren't they, Rotherham, at the minute? There's a sort of funny, quiet atmosphere at the stadium, I like.
Understandably quiet, though, isn't it? Like, it's very tense. 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. You're right. Sam the Imp, welcome along. Saying there's 2 more goals in this game.
Is that right? We've got an early kickoff on Saturday, Rand.
It is, yes.
Is that all games?
All games.
Thank God for that. So the misery will be out earlier than and relax for the rest of the day, right?
Yeah, we can get drunk. Oh, you were right, mate. 33,119 attended this match.
Is that what I said?
You said 32 and a half.
Yeah.
You weren't far off. You were definitely closer than my 28.
Yeah.
Done that already. Ken Dad. All these new players, bar 5 in Championship with all that money, but Alex Neil off to the Prem, Burnley.
He's Rotherham on the right hand side, deep inside our half, coming up to the corner flag. Gets in a cross, but it's come off, and that'll be is it a corner or a goal kick? It's a corner for Rotherham.
Corner. Do you think Ross Stewart would go to Norwich, who've just been relegated? Do you reckon that would happen?
I don't think so. I don't think he's good enough for Norwich.
Me neither. But good point. Very nervy right now, Pew Pew.
Main Van Persie shouts, "Come on."
Mate, what is happening here?
I don't know. There's a corner for Rotherham there, and it just went. That was weird, isn't it?
Welcome along. Scunthorpe down, and the Imp stayed up. Brilliant season 2. So is Scunthorpe out of the league now? Out of League 1? Out of League, like the football pyramid?
I know Oldham are.
Fleetwood need to score up the wood.
92 on my chat tonight, so I've chuffed a bit with that. If you can just click the thumbs up and give us a sub, and click the thumbs up and give a sub to Ant's channel as well. Great turnout tonight. We're having a party, whatever the score.
Absolutely, mate. And I think we can nick this, and it would feel like we'd nick it if we do get anything from this match at this rate.
Yeah, well, you would think to hope so, you know, but.
Soma, welcome.
A lot of fans are leaving the stadium. Like they've got to think they're thinking that can't see a goal coming here for Sunderland, so a lot of them are leaving. Jonathan Mark says I think they'll go because our owners will take the money. I've said all along, as long as the owners Sam and Pants and Stuart Donald are in charge, then we're not going to strengthen enough to get out of this league. I don't think.
Luke Macbeth, welcome. Jamed, welcome. Soma Pollock. Please, 1 goal for Sunderland.
Oh my God. Michael Smith should have made it 2-0 for Rotherham there.
That was the most... that was the easiest step. If we had that, we would have been crying.
Oh, dear me. Mind you, it was a good challenge. That from Luke 09 as well.
Yeah, Luke 09 for me has been the player of the half in the
Could Rotherham rue to miss that chance there? That was a golden opportunity.
I hope so. He had it on a plate, didn't he? He was open on the right side of the box. Luke 09 sliding in. Didn't even get enough in the way.
High ball. That's going to go.
Luke 09 at the other end of the pitch.
Jack Clark picks it up. Yeah, and it's off. Handball. Yeah. You're going to get out with this referee tonight, mate.
Yeah, I want to subscribe to the DJ channel, but can't on my phone. I'll have his full address, please, lads. It's just DJ Earth SAFC with spaces in between Earth, and it will be a. Is it? What would you call it? Highlight the yellow. Your icons are highlight the yellow.
Yeah. Just type in DJ Earth SAFC, and there's like a yellow with a Sunderland crest. Sorry, there's red with a Sunderland crest on the bottom.
We need Embo to do his last-minute heroics. Yes, and blew it again for fuck's sake. Well, we haven't. Rotherham might have.
Sunderland have scored a lot of late goals, though, Anth. I mean, there is time.
Mate, are you listening to this fucking commentary?
No, I've got it on mute. I wouldn't be. I'd have noise overload, to be honest with you. If I had this on commentary and then had you on
Mate,
commentary.
you're literally verbatim saying exactly what the fucking commentator's saying, minus a second.
That's
He goes,
mad.
we've had a lot of, Sunderland have had a lot of late goals recently, and then you just go, Sunderland have had a lot of late goals.
Sorry, lads. We're only listening because we got bored from the pubs in Magaluf. What a goal for Manchester City. 4-2 up. That is a huge goal, isn't it? 4-2 up. But right, we're cleaning our lines at the moment. Rotherham strikes a shot, and that's another corner. It's all Rotherham at the moment, just as we need to get the ball.
Anyways, buddy. Surely we need to get a goal in the 88 minutes and a second on the 92nd. Come on, Jordy. I'd love that. That'd be awesome. Reagan referee finds handball, so we don't deserve anything from this game. Colin says. I think, like I said, we will be nicking it if we do get anything. Just look at the stats. Look at the match of the day stats or BBC whatever. At the end of it, it'll be like.
Well, it's been all Rotherham the last 7 or 8 minutes. It's been all Rotherham corner, and we just can't get it where we're off at the minute.
True that. We don't seem to dominate that many games. I don't think we need to dominate games though, do we, John? Possession doesn't mean much if it's in your own half. Do you think we're trying to do a? No way. 2 sec. I think Portsmouth might have scored. Wigan bottle jobbling it.
Oh yes, they have.
3-2 to Pompey.
That's
Wigan. What are you doing?
That's only what Sunderland would do. That.
It's mental. Do you know what that does with this result? That puts Rotherham on top.
Really?
Think. Let me just double check the numbers. No, we're there. We're there. We're nicking it. Dan Joblin is saying, Ken's going, how Sunderland? Goal Sunderland. We've got a red dot. Tam, we've got a red dot. Really? Yes. Wait, what? Okay, I'm excited now.
There's something happening here, isn't there?
Ross Stewart.
Oh, it's an own goal!
Oh, goal! What?
Oh, my God.
Best quality cross. The best goal. That number 20 who did the handball.
Fucking hell's
bells.
bells.
That was a quality goal. Come on, lads.
Jesus Christ almighty.
From the wing, Clark pips it in. Defender.
What
panicking.
the hell was he doing?
He was trying to clear it. Sex. Aaron Wood. Sex. Pure sex.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that changes everything. So, yeah, no, Rotherham are not top anymore. They were.
My God.
For literally like 12 seconds. That's mental.
Well, what's that do with the league tables now, Anth?
It puts us on 81 points, with Plymouth and Wycombe below us on 80, and Sheffield Wednesday obviously winning go above us. This is a fucking huge goal. Fucking huge.
But the thing is, though, it's nothing changed as results, has it? Because we've still got to just better the score of Wycombe's, isn't that right?
Yeah, pretty much. Luke 09 trying to cut back in. What we've woken up now, obviously for obvious reasons. That was fucking like we can't even score our own goals, but.
Oh dear. So really, we're not really better off as far as chances in the playoffs
No, we are, because now we've got two teams that we just need to match up better instead of it just being match up better.
Right.
Wickham.
Back up to fifth.
Match up better Wickham and Plymouth. As long as we match up better one of them teams.
Scraggens just said there's at least 35 minutes added on time.
Is that when the next Sunderland chance is? Because it fucking feels like it.
I tell you what, that was goal of the season, wasn't it?
Welcome.
What a header that was. What a header that was. Jesus Christ.
Park the bus. Nice. It was a fucking brilliant own goal.
The thing is,
when
though,
you watch
what was he playing that there, Anth? Because he had no need to fucking panic and header it like that, because...
He did need to do something with it, but using your head in that situation was just not a good move.
Oh my god, my god, my god, my god.
Are we potentially...
A lot of people are saying goal Sunderland.
5
A lot of
minutes.
people are saying goal Sunderland. I don't know if that's a delayed reaction to the equaliser or if we took the lead.
Maybe. I hope not. I hope we haven't... I hope they haven't scored.
No, goal Sunderland. A lot of
5
people
minutes.
are saying goal Sunderland. They must be just reacting to that 1-1 goal. They have to be.
I don't know. That's a free kick to Sunderland. Free kick to Sunderland. That was a foul off the ball after it. We did not score, so we cannot say we scored late equaliser. They did it for us. Told you we scored 10 seconds before it happened. Come on, lads, get a second.
I think they're just. I think they're just replying to the goal for the free kick.
Can you remember?
1-1, I mean.
Can you remember when we had the 3 own goals in the same game against Southampton? It was kind of like that. Like, it was brilliant own goal. Like, if he had the different shirt on, you'd be fucking celebrating him for years. Not Forest for automatic promotion. That's good. Anonymous or unknown. Welcome.
5 minutes to be played.
Told you we scored 10 seconds before that. Get in. You know what's happening.
Oh, the hell's bells.
Is it happening? Pritchard whips it in. Back post. Defender gets his head to it. Oh, Clark stuffed that.
But now Sunderland should take initiative and go for the jugular, Anth. Surely their heads are going to be down after that.
We've nicked a point here. Can we nick all 3?
But you need a bit of luck, Anth, sometimes. You need it. And don't forget,
yeah.
the ball has to be put into that area to put them under pressure to put the ball in the net. People say you were lucky it was an own goal. But we've put them under pressure to be under that situation.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, mate.
I don't care what anybody says. You know,
what does that do for the top 3, though? So Rotherham and MK Dons need to win. And if they both win and Wigan lose on the weekend, Wigan could be in the playoffs.
With Sunderland finishing the stronger here, the referee says no handball there. Like, I'm not surprised you're going to get note of him tonight. Not a thing.
Could you? Because obviously Wigan only need 1 point from 3 games. Could you imagine they've lost the last 3 games?
And we're finishing the stronger here. Come
We
on,
are.
switch player, Sunderland. Come on.
3
We are
points will be in
really,
Millwall.
really pressuring Rotherham here now. Like, we fancy this. We fancy the winner here. Cuts inside. Come on. Don't be so stupid. Just keep it calm.
Nah, I reckon. Do you know what? I wanna fucking be a sleazy YouTuber now. If we get 100 likes, because we're on 96 at the minute. If we get 100, we're getting a second goal.
Penalty to Real Madrid, says the mad moderator. Penalty to Real Madrid. That's going to be a tasty away tie, isn't it, for Man City? Oh, here comes Sunderland again. Pritchard. Oh, it's not the best of crosses. That's a corner. Come on, Sunderland.
Calling for a handball. Away, loading. Jolene lol.
The stadium of light is just erupting at the minute, Anth.
Because we're actually putting in the effort now. We've somehow scored a goal. That was a handball again from number 20. Oh, look at that. Fucking 108. 108 likes. There you go. We're going to get this. We're having it.
Embleton's on this
thank
one.
you, everybody.
Crosses it.
Cross comes in.
Right on top of the goalkeeper.
Wood
Heads it out. Comes back out to Embleton.
Oh, Embleton, man. What was that?
Cross.
Sheffield Wednesday's game is
He'll
finished.
get another chance, though.
Come on, Sunderland.
That's better. Takes a deflection.
So much under the cosh, Rotherham here. We're all over these. This is like Plymouth. Sorry, this is like Cambridge. Sunderland, Cambridge.
Under a minute remaining.
Under a minute remaining.
It's too deep.
Oh, that's a bad cross.
Waste some seconds here.
That was a wasted opportunity. That.
Managed to get it clear.
Yeah, but if they lose 2-0 and the other team win 4-0, there's your 6-goal difference done.
Would you be happy with a point tonight, Anth?
I would.
Absolutely.
I would be happy with a point because of just how poorly we played in the first half. It was like at the 80-minute mark, I would have taken anything from it.
Yeah, I know.
GG, Tom. GG.
Head tennis now. Rotherham just come in. Sunderland need to just calm it down. Keep play. Sunderland foul for Sunderland, but the referee's waved play on. Sunderland have just hooped it up forward. I wish they'd stop the high balls up in the air because we're going to get them against us with the size of the Rotherham players.
30 seconds to go.
30 seconds to go.
Seconds to go. Bloody hell. Handball not given. Yeah, no, another handball. Another handball.
This is probably going to be the... Oh, that's a fucking terrible back pass, that. What was he doing there? Jesus Christ almighty. Wednesday's 1-3-2.
Oh, I want the final whistle now because that was way too close. Oh, I fucking want it. This final whistle needs to blow, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
God, take it. Mate, what would are you happy with a point?
I'm not saying that yet. Just full.
Are you don't say yes or no. Are you happy with a point though? If
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
happens.
Fucking doodah. He comes across.
Corner's whipped in. Number 20 again.
That's a foul. That's it. It's
There's
gonna
a
be.
full-time whistle.
Yeah, that's got to be the most happiest I've been.
Possibly, yeah, I think.
For a 1-1 draw.
For a
We
1-1
didn't
draw.
really work the keeper enough throughout the 90 minutes, but
Fuck me, what a
we got the
game.
equaliser late on. They had a lot of pressure in the second half, a lot of corners coming in.
Mate, how is their number 20? Their number 20 handballed it twice. Just failed Luke 09 at the end.
Luke 09's gone down there under that chance from
And scored an own goal. Like, it's his match. He fucked it up. There you go. Funny old game football. The other two results are in.
Wow.
Right, what does that do to the league table?
Don't forget, anybody in the chat, if you can click the thumbs up, that would make my evening, and click the subscribe button to either mine or Anth's channel as well. Massive turnout tonight. It's ended on a high. I must admit, I didn't see where the equaliser was coming from, but there's been a phenomenal turnout tonight. It really has.
Absolutely has, mate. So are you happy with where we go into the final week of the season in 5th?
So if I can just get the 50 thumbs up for me, I'll be happy as Larry for that. If you can, thank.
Yeah. Oh, another thing, we cannot finish second now, everybody. It's impossible. It's not happening.
Ooh, dear me.
Oh, this is mental. What a fucking game this is. Huge.
Matt
point
Wiles
stall,
says, cheers
massive.
lads, was trying to find a stream for ages. We'll be watching you a lot more. Thanks very much. You're welcome
It's
anytime on either of our channels. So let's see
Yes,
more banter on this one.
Yeah, more banter on your one. What are we saying? Because the match is on Saturday, right? We just we didn't just match up better two teams' results. But are we going live 15 minutes or half an hour before the actual match?
We're going half an hour beforehand. We're going half an hour beforehand.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you everybody for.
Yeah, it's been massive. It's really I've enjoyed it tonight. Like it's.
When we scored again, yes.
I'm just going. Let's have a look.
That's a good point. Unbeaten run continues.
Yeah.
Let's hope we get a result against Morecambe. God, I hate being a Sunderland fan sometimes, but you also love it, don't you?
So then, Ant, what does that now? I'm looking at the table now. We're all on 45 played, 45 now. We're on 81 points. So is that equaliser? Is that point being vital for Sunderland for the playoffs?
Petty, mate, because if Plymouth and Wickham draw, we are staying in the playoffs. If they lose, we obviously stay in the playoffs. So they need us to lose and them need to win for that to be flipped.
Both of them to win and us to. If both of them win, we have to win.
Yeah. So in order for Plymouth and Wickham to leapfrog Sunderland on the final day, if they draw and we lose, like we have to lose by 3 goals for them to.
Yeah, no, but Plymouth are playing MK Dons, man.
Exactly. So Plymouth need to win, and Sunderland need to just draw, and we guarantee playoffs.
Burton are away to Wickham. That won't be an easy game for Wickham. That Burton sort of mid-table-ish. It's.
Yeah, we've got the easiest fixture, but huge game for Wigan there as well, losing that one. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm going to end my stream now.
Me too.
We'll be
Cheers,
live
guys.
at 12
Cheers for tuning in.
Saturday. I'll catch you then. Thank you very much.